Welcome to Cougar Network News.
Welcome back to another episode of Cougar Network News. I'm your host, Whitney Carroll.
I'm your co-host, Keyshawn Mosley. First, let's dive into Mrs. Taylor's English class as they talk about social justice in the civil rights movement and poetry.
Hello and welcome back. Today we are speaking with Jethro Thompson on his project he's been working all week for Ms. Taylor on social justice. So Jethro, who did you specifically speak about?
I did mine on James Meredith. He was the first African American to integrate the University of Mississippi.
And did you do any posters or painting on him?
Yes, I did. I did art on him, integrating the University of Mississippi.
Would you like to show us?
I will.
Here, let me hold this. And could you tell us more about it?
Okay. Back on September 30th, 1962, there was a riot going on because James Meredith tried his best to integrate University of Mississippi then everybody was like upset about it. So as you see in the middle is James being escorted into the University of Mississippi, and you can see these other people getting mad, like being upset about it because he should not be in there.
And could you tell us about this quote?
James Meredith said, "The day for African American man being a coward is over." And that's the day when he integrated.
October 1st, 1962. Well, thank you so much, Jethro. I'm very proud of your work. It surely shows that you put a lot of effort into this. Thank you.
Thank you.
As for myself, I had also chosen a person of interest, a Puerto Rican female who migrated from Puerto Rico to New York in the United States. From there on, she followed her studies to become a congresswoman, making her the first woman in Congress and first female Latina to be a chairwoman. She had also received so many awards, 2 of them being Feminist of the Year and Equal Rights Activist. And for my project, I had painted a 2-piece, which all of these people up here with the banner of Honduras and Mexico, it symbolizes how people from different countries will be disqualified in so many parties. So many people will be judged and discriminated by the way of their dress and culture and be culture appropriatized. And it shows that so many people have more interest to themselves, but sadly they get declined for job offers because of the way they look. Being Hispanic and Muslim, us Hispanics being treated as immigrants and undocumented and also illegal aliens, and for Muslims being terrorist names. And on the bottom half, it shows a woman carrying her child across the Rio Bravo, which is the rio that most illegal immigrants have to cross to come to the American border. It symbolizes that a lot of people put their faith and their families and everything that they have back in their country just to come to a place where they're just equally as discriminated as everyone else.
The Beta Club went to compete in Biloxi this week. Let's see how it went and how they felt.
Hey, we just wanted to share with you a little bit about our Beta Convention. We were gone March the 1st through the 3rd. We had a great time. All the students did very well. But we got to see some things that we didn't expect. They had the replica to some of Christopher Columbus's ships in Biloxi Bay area. So we were able to, take a look at those and actually walked on them and toured them. And we got to go to one of the most famous seafood places on the coast, Bozo's. That was an experience in and of itself. It was really crowded the first day. And each of the students, while we were there, competed in at least one competition or ran for a state office. And so I have a few of the students that went with us, and we just wanted to let them share just a little bit about what they did. So I'm going to start with Tiana Foote. Tiana actually competed in level 1 math, which was 9th and 10th graders in mathematics. And so I'm going to ask you first, Tiana, what did you think of the test? Was it super hard?
No.
Okay. So what did you think was on it? What subjects in math were on the test?
Algebra and geometry.
Cool. Okay. So is there anything that you could have done that would have made it easier on you probably?
If I would have had a calculator.
Oh, okay. All right. So next time we might do it again next year, same competition, and see if we can't come up with a good scientific calculator to take with us, right? Good job. Okay. All right. Come on up. Miss Whitney Carroll, I just wanted to ask her what her favorite part of the trip was.
My favorite part of the trip was the overall experience, just seeing new faces and seeing my, what are you?
Peer.
My peer go up on stage and conduct a really nice speech, and that was just really cool. And just competing in general, I did speech. It was an experience. I wasn't expecting to speak in front of a whole bunch of people, but next time I know to be more prepared. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, and William, how was it to be on stage in front of almost 4,000 people?
It was very nerve-wracking. I've never been on stage before, so it was definitely an experience for me, but
So
overall it's good.
And the reason you did that and were willing to do that is in support of your club mate, John, who was running for a state office. So that's good. We appreciate you doing that, too.
So, as part of our Cougar Network News, I'm here to interview Rodney and Jasmine about our president, John Dickerson. Now tell me, why did you decide to vote John for president?
Because first off, he's a great leader, and he always installed in me as I worked at school. He always installed and said that hard work and dedication helps you to succeed, and he's worth it. What about you?
Well, I've known John my whole life, but he always helped me out to become the best person I can be, and always motivated me to be the best. And I know that he wants all this for every single one of you, and I know he can give that to me.
Thank you.
Okay. Rodney, tell us what your favorite part was.
My favorite part was just being around that much people. You know, like we barely have a lot of people at our school, so it's like just meeting new faces and things like that. It's like, it's good.
Cool. Do you want to go back next year?
Of course.
Okay, good deal. Okay, and then last but not least, we did have a student who ran for state office this year, and it was Mr. John Connor Dickerson, and he delivered. He actually was the first one on the docket, and he delivered a phenomenal speech. He had the crowd going. I've got it recorded. It was awesome. And so I'm just going to let him share with you a little bit about his experience.
It was just great being up on stage in front of that many people. Of course, I was really nervous the night before and the night of, but when I got up there, I felt like I was just open. I could pour my heart out, and it was just a great feeling interacting with the crowd. And even before the speech, talking to the other candidates and getting to know them, encourage them, and them encouraging me. I think that's a backstage pray with some of the other candidates running after me and before me. It was just an overall amazing experience.
Could you pick out just a couple of lines from your speech that you can remember, just a couple of things you said, and share it with everybody?
Well, I remember a lot of it was kind of improvised and added on, but I remember I don't know about exact wording, but I know it's mostly about inspiring others no matter what your circumstances are. No matter what you may be going through, what's pushing you down, or opportunities you don't have, you can achieve greatness, and you should use your lack of opportunities as an opportunity to motivate you and grow yourself.
Oh yeah! How you doing, Mississippi Beta? Let me hear it! Loud, I need energy! There we go. Beta Club is more than a family, this is a movement. I'd like to introduce myself to you. I'm John Connor Dickerson, and I'm running for Beta President. If you notice anything by name, you may have noticed my first and middle names are John Connor. John Connor is a character from the movie series The Terminator. And he's not just any character. He's known as the leader of the resistance. My dad named him after me because, well, big fan of the movie, but also because he wanted me to have the name of a leader. And as your president, I want to live up to that name. I want to inspire a resistance my own, a resistance against mediocrity, a resistance against giving up. I come from, well, not great backgrounds, you know. My family is, both my parents disabled, my school very small, financially less fortunate, in a town much the same. But unlike others, I see others in my environment, they let this get them down. They let them settle for mediocrity. But one day, I decided, how about I wake everybody up like I've been woke up? Everything, every lack of opportunity, poverty, everything I go through, that should help me rise up. That should help me be motivated, not demotivated. And I want to bring, as president of Mississippi Beta, I want to bring that motivation. I want to bring that life to Beta. I want to give y'all a leader. I want to lead the resistance. I want to help y'all. And just, woo! Don't make me start preaching out here now. When it comes to life, too many people settle, and I don't want to settle. I don't want Beta to settle. I want to help grow Beta, my school, my city, my state, my country, and even the world. Who's with me? Can I get an amen? Yeah. Thank you so much for your time. I love you guys. God bless.
Awesome. So as a whole, we just want to say thank you to Blue Mountain High School and the community, the teachers, and everybody for supporting us in doing this. I know there were lots of people who attended our fundraisers and who've helped in different ways get people ready. We've even had people loan suits and all kind of stuff, and we just appreciate so much everything that was done to help us.
Spanish, grade 9. 5th place, Yvonne Rios from Forest Hill. 4th place, Melissa Lemus from Blue Mountain High. 3rd place, Valerie Camargo.
Every day, someone's life is changed for the better. Let's recognize them as we congratulate Miss Mitchell and Coach Lovett for being nominated for this year's Life Changer of the Year award.
Today, I'm here with Coach Robert Lovett. So, Coach, how you feel about being nominated for the Life Changer of the Year?
I feel it is a great honor, considering it came from the student's perspective. Student was the one who nominated me, and that makes it that much more special because they realized that maybe I helped them in some way that changed their life, and whatever I can do to help a kid, that's usually what I do and try to do anyway. So that's a great honor.
So, was you surprised when you got nominated?
Man, I was extremely surprised because most of the time I don't finish first in anything, and for nominations. But I was really surprised. Yes, very honored. Very honored.
Thank you. I'm here with Miss Beatrice Mitchell. So, how you feel about being nominated?
I think the nomination for the Life Changer of the Year award was such an awesome nomination given to me by my students. I do so very much appreciate that they think of me in that way, and it's just been awesome hearing that news.
Were you surprised when you got nominated?
Well, I did know that the children were writing about the award, and when I first found out that all of them had written about it, I was surprised at all the wonderful things that they said about me, and it was just an honor to know that they felt that way about me, because I do strive every day to try to make sure that my students, have a chance and opportunity to a great life, and just to make sure that they have every opportunity to learn that they can. So it was just really made my heart feel really, really good.
Thank you.
And now for our weekly Spanish journey with Daniela. She'll be taking us to Paraguay.
Hola, hoy les voy a hablar de Paraguay. Paraguay, oficialmente la República de Paraguay, es un país situado en la zona central de América del Sur. Su territorio se divide en un distrito capital y 17 departamentos que a su vez se dividen en 255 municipios. Su moneda es el guaraní, su capital y ciudad más poblada es Asunción, y Paraguay cuenta con una población aproximada de 7.252.650 habitantes.
How do you feel about knowing that next week you have spring break, a whole week to yourself?
Feliz porque podremos descansar.
And what do you plan on doing on break?
Pienso pasar tiempo con mi familia, como cenar con ellos, ir a otros lugares y también practicar mis deportes que me gustan.
Thank you so much.
I feel good about spring break because I get a week off from school. Besides work, I can sleep when I want to, and I can get up when I want to. And I'm gonna have fun this spring break. I'm gonna hit up a little parties, you know. We're gonna turn up 2020.
I feel excited because I get to see my friends and I get to wake up when I want to.
I feel excited because I get to go to sleep when I want to and wake up at 5 o'clock in the afternoon.
Tune in next time. Have a great spring break.
Oh, gang. Go ahead.
How do y'all feel about getting out of high school for spring break?
I feel good. I can get a break from school because school been stressing me out. These little projects. I be having fun doing. I'm off topic. Just restart that.
Come on, I gotta
Restart that. Oh, keep going. Okay.
I'm going.
Hello, and welcome back. Oh my God. Hello. As for myself, I had also chosen a person of interest. Okay. What? Bravo, which is the real that they have. Oh my gosh, I can't say that right. Okay.
Me llamo.
No, ¿qué onda?
Huh?
¿Cómo?
¿Qué?
Dile que diga así.
Que he wants you to say que onda.
¿Qué onda?
Yeah.
No.
Hello, and today we are speaking with
Ramon Castro.
and Ramon. How do you feel having a week off?
Why'd you say oh?
Every day.
It's okay. Come on. Anchors. I'm out of breath and it's hot in here.